Many Italians find English difficult to speak and also understand, even after long years they have studied it. Probably, as you are here, you are facing the same problem. How do you feel when you want to speak English or when you try to understand native English speakers? The comments I most frequently hear are these. But the real problem is, in fact, this. You listen slowly. Actually, it's all about stress. And be careful, stress, not distress. So, what is stress? Syllables that are louder, longer, more prominent. So basically, what you hear more clearly. Report. Report. Can you hear that the second syllable is more prominent than the first? This means that the stress is on the second syllable and you hear it more clearly than the first syllable. That little square shows the syllable carrying the stress. Now, this is important. In the English language, the rhythm of speech is based on the stressed syllable. These dominate what you hear. On the contrary, in the Italian language, the rhythm of speech is based on every syllable. So you can hear every single syllable, like this. Ritorno. Ritorno. Now let's look at utterance stress. Look at this sentence in Italian. Facciamo un corso d'inglese. In this utterance, you pronounce every syllable clearly. Now, look at this sentence in English. We are doing an English course. These are the syllables, but only 3 syllables are stressed in this utterance, because they carry the stress of the words that are important for the meaning of what we want to say. We're doing an English course. But what parts are important to understand the meaning? These 7 categories on the left all give important information, whereas the 5 categories on the right serve as connection of the main words or for grammar purposes. Look at the first row. 4 numbers, so all 4 words are stressed. What happens if we add more words that are not stressed? 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and then 2 and then 3 and then 4. 1 and then a 2 and then a 3 and then a 4. The stress jumps from one stressed word to the next one like a kangaroo, and what is in between is pronounced more indistinctly. The time used to read the first line does not change in the second, third, and fourth line. Fish, chips, beer. Fish and chips and beer. Fish and chips and a beer. Dogs bark. The dogs bark. The dogs will bark. The dogs are barking. The dogs have been barking. The dogs will have been barking. Now, let's talk about strong and weak forms. Unstressed words are sometimes stressed for special reasons. This usually happens when they are at the end of a sentence to give emphasis. The weak sound of all vowels is called schwa in phonetics. And finally, we come to a very big issue. English people swallow their words. They squeeze all words together. The actual fact is that words get connected to one another when you speak. When we write, there are spaces between all the words, but when we speak, we link a lot of the words together. Here you have some examples. I want this orange. I want that orange. Is he busy? Cats or dogs? France is beautiful. This sounds like the final consonant sound migrates and becomes the first sound of the following word. Put it off, put it off. So the purpose of this course is to become more and more familiar with sounds, stress, intonation, connected speech, to speak English faster and more fluently, be understood, and understand native speakers.